Good morning. Thank you for joining me for my daily Come Follow Me study of the Book of Mormon. Today is Saturday, March 23rd, and we're going to start with a daily reflection on the Book of Mormon. That which shall be written by the fruit of thy loins, and also that which shall be written by the fruit of the loins of Judah, shall grow together unto the confounding of false doctrines, and bring them to the knowledge of my covenants. 2 Nephi chapter 3, verse 12. The greatest commentary on Scripture is Scripture itself. The more familiar we are with ancient Scripture, for example, the more we appreciate the power and clarity of latter-day Scripture. Likewise, when we have become more than distant acquaintances with latter-day Scripture, we are in a position to recognize pearls of great price within the records of antiquity. In this verse, we are given an awesome promise through joining the Book of Mormon to the Bible, studying them together, and thus expounding all the Scriptures in one. The door will be open for the receipt of truth, the dissipation of error, and an endowment of light and understanding. No thought on that. So today is our general conference talk. Today and tomorrow is our general conference talk. This is the last one that I've pre-assigned. Tomorrow we pick our own. Or if you've been picking your own, you pick your own. This one is Remember How Merciful the Lord Hath Been by Neil A. Maxwell, 2004. It's a good one. It's a priesthood session when they still did those. And he's talking to the brethren about just being humble. He gives experiences from his life about being humble, about being taught about accepting criticism and chastisement in a humble way. Yeah, really good. But the part that stood out to me the most is when he says, Brethren, as you submit your wills to God, you are giving him the only thing you can actually give him that is really yours to give. Don't wait too long to find the altar or to begin to place the gift of your wills upon it. No need to wait for a receipt. The Lord has his own special way of acknowledging. That is it in a nutshell, right? Like, what does God want? He wants our will. He wants us to submit to him. He wants us to give him the only thing that is really ours to give. He's not going to take it from us. He wants us to give it to him. He gives us everything else, and this is the only thing he asks in return. And when you look at it that way, it's not that hard. It's not that big a deal. It's not, what's the word? It's not that much to give at all. And so I really liked that. Do not wait too long to find the altar or to begin to place your gift. Or to place your gift of your will upon it. How do you let go? How do you submit fully? How do you humble yourself enough to place that gift on the altar? And be like, there you go. It's yours. It's all yours. It's the only thing I have that I can give you. Everything else belongs to you. Here's my will. I don't know how to do it yet. I haven't figured that out. But, all right. That's all of my comments on that one. Let's do a daily reading on prayer. What's today? Today is day 83. So where is day 83? Oh, here it is. Okay. Day 83. No, don't turn. Okay. 91. crikey. 93. Okay. Gerald N. Lund. Focus. Let me just auto turn off the rotating screen. Okay. There we go. Now I can read it. Meaningful prayer is based on an understanding of our relationship with God. Consistent, fervent prayer is for our benefit. It is not how we change God's mind, but how we change our hearts. Prayer is action. It is one of the works required if we are to develop faith. I believe that also means that effective, meaningful prayer takes real effort on our part. We have to work at it to do it properly. I have come to know from my own experience that the cure for a shallow prayer is focus. Focus takes mental effort. It takes concentration. It takes a conscious act of will to stay focused on what we should be praying for, not just what we want to pray for. In other words, sometimes we may need to change our perception of prayer. Do we see prayer as an emergency exit or a place of refuge, as a mail-order house, or as an antidote to the infections of life, as a way to let people know how righteous we are, or as a confession of how far we fall short, as a desperate cry for deliverance, or as a longing cry for forgiveness, as a plea for help for ourselves, or as a plea to know who needs our help? This is what we mean by focus. There are prayers of faith, prayers of thanks, prayers of submission, prayers of conscience, prayers of anger and frustration and bitterness, prayers for help, prayers for enlightenment and understanding, prayers for direction, prayers for the promises, and prayers of duty. The focus of our prayers will directly influence what kind of prayers we offer and the blessings that come from them. That was a good one. I like that. Most of the time, I'm not focused, especially at bedtime. But I am always thankful. Okay. Talk about yesterday. We can talk about yesterday, and then we'll do the read it, do it, which is March 23rd. Yes. Okay. So yesterday we had our breakfast, and then we went out to Yorktown. It's about a 20-minute drive out to Yorktown. So we went there. We did the museum, and tons of reading, a few artifacts here and there, but basically it's just all reading. And I was like, it's fun to go to these historical places, but who wants to be in history class on vacation? Not me necessarily. So I read a few things here and there, and we looked at the artifacts and stuff, but they did have an outdoor portion where they had reenactors there. You could talk to them. I posted a video of that on the vacation side. So that was interesting and nice, but it was freezing. It was so cold. Like the hand I was filming with, just ice. My bones were ice for like an hour afterwards. And then once we got back, we needed to find a drugstore, and helpful Google, sent us to a x-ray clinic. Like, Google, sometimes you suck. So we called an Uber and we went up to Food Lion. We got what we needed and we came home and we took a nap. Well, I took a nap. You know you're old when you take a midday nap. So we took a midday nap, and then we went back to Williamsburg. We walked around for about 2 hours, did some more shopping. I have a problem. These 2 bags are being shipped home because we don't have room in our suitcases anymore. So we bought some more stuff, and then we had dinner, and then we came home, and showered and we're getting ready for bed. And then Hannah goes, "Where's the postcards I bought today?" And then she realized that we forgot them at the restaurant. So I called the restaurant up. I'm like, "Hey, did you get 2 bags? We left them there by accident." And they're like, "Yeah, if you come here before 9, you can have them. Otherwise, we open at 11 tomorrow." And I was like, we ain't going to be around at 11. So we got out of our pajamas and we walked back to Williamsburg, Colonial, and we got our bags, and then we walked back, and then we did some packing, and then we went to bed. So that was our day yesterday. Each day, we've gotten like 17 or 18,000 steps. So that's a lot of walking. Today, the plan for today is to go to Virginia Beach. We're going to have breakfast, finish packing up, go to a UPS store, ship our stuff home, and then carry on to Virginia Beach. Check-in isn't until 4, so we're going to leave our bags at the hotel, and then maybe go to an aquarium. I talked to my friends who live here, and they said, well, maybe we can meet you at the aquarium and we can do that together. And I was like, okay, yeah, cool, that sounds good. So might go to the aquarium, but also it's supposed to be like storming in Virginia Beach all weekend. So the weather was really good the first day we were here, and then it's just kind of gone downhill, but it's fine. So that's the plan for today. So when you see me next, I will be in a different room in a different city. And we will see you then. So let's now end it with a read it, do it. It's March 23rd. 2 Nephi chapter 33, verses 1 through 6. They highlight verse 6. Nephi says he glories in plainness, in truth, and in my Jesus. It makes you feel that his relationship with Jesus is intimate and personal. Think of some of your recent personal experiences with Christ. Find a reason to glory in Jesus today. All right. So tomorrow is another general conference. Oh, I didn't read a general conference talk on Wednesday for this upcoming one. Okay, maybe I'll do that. Yeah, I think I'll do that. So that's the one I'll pick, is the general conference talk that we usually do for the general conference challenge on Wednesday. I'll do that one tomorrow. So that's the one I'm going to do. I don't know which one it is. Hang on, I can look real quick. In case any of you are curious or want to know. Come on, where are you? There you are. Okay. General conference, October. All right. Where did we leave off? We did Henry. We haven't done Dale, right? Dale G. Runlin. Christ is the treasure. I believe that's the one. Our Constant Companion by Irene. We did that one. So it's Jesus Christ is the treasure, Dale G. Runlin. That's the one I'm going to do tomorrow. Bookmark that page. Thank you very much. Add. All right. It's so helpful to have a tablet right here. It just, so easy peasy. Okay. So that is all for today. Love you all. Thank you for being here, honestly and truly. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.